So was it a win or was it a blemish on Triple G's career? The fighter to whom Triple G has most recently been compared is Mike Tyson, because Mike Tyson at his peak was the knockout sensation of boxing. Mike Tyson barely won a decision over James Quick Tillis on his way toward the top, went the distance with Tony Tucker, went the distance with James Bone Crusher Smith, went the distance with a variety of other fighters, and it didn't really rob the public image of him being the ultimate knockout sensation in boxing. Gennady Golovkin had 23 knockouts in a row, some of them against the best competition he could stir up within the middleweight division, and now he's gone the distance with Daniel Jacobs. And on the web this week, you're going to be reading that he slipped, that he's not what he was supposed to be, that he is no longer the same kind of knockout sensation that he was, that he's a myth, that he's going to lose the next time out against somebody. This is boxing. And as Gennady Golovkin said, it's a sport. Sometimes you win close, sometimes you win by some method other than knocking the guy out. It was inevitable that it was going to happen at some point. In my personal opinion, he needed to win the 12th round to win the fight, and he won the 12th round. So at the end of the day, in my view, it's another win. And he's now 36-0. And even though the knockout streak is no longer intact, maybe that helps him going forward in the future, because it seemed to become clear within the last few fights that to a certain degree, both he and his trainer, Abel Sanchez, had become victims and to a certain degree captives of the knockout streak. Now it's gone, and he can go back to relaxing and being the kind of fighter who just tries to win fights. May not stir up the same kind of public passion that he stirred up so far, but he's still the middleweight champion of the world. He's still looking to try to consolidate all the middleweight belts, and he's still looking for the biggest money fight in boxing, a matchup against Canelo Alvarez. None of that has changed. What's changed is we know he's vulnerable, and we know we probably want to see Daniel Jacobs against him at some point again. A tremendous night in Madison Square Garden, dramatic fights all the way through this card, ultimate drama in the closing rounds of this one as Gennady Golovkin's image and streak were put to the test. He escaped.